Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, Tesla discounts are here. Let's show you some of the biggest discounts that I could find for the Tesla Model 3, brand new Tesla Model 3s and Tesla Model Ys. Spoiler alert, it's around $3,000 off. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Joa, where you can get Tesla accessories for your Tesla vehicle, including phone mounts, center consoles, because your Tesla is not coming with any of that. And so let's jump into this. And thank you all for joining. I know it's a little bit early. Thank you all for hitting the like button. It goes a long way to support the channel and everything. But we've got some inventory that rose just a little bit, but I think Tesla is probably not going to increase inventory because right now at the moment, well, I mean, it's not necessarily in their control, but right now at the moment, I do feel like there is demand for these Tesla vehicles because of the special lease payments that is happening for the Model 3 and the Model Y. But the end of the month rush is here because now we've got Tesla discounts on the Model 3 and the Model Y. Spoiler alert, it's about $3,000 off as the highest that I found. I actually found like some of the highest, like 6 of them so far that we can kind of run through for Model 3 and Model Y discounts. But don't get excited too much yet. This is just their typical end of month clearance of trying to get rid of their demo vehicles. And a lot of these are damaged repair vehicles. And so you do have to kind of go through them vehicle by vehicle to make sure that they actually are good deals. And I'll show you exactly what I look for. But the one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. All you have to do is click it open first, then go to Tesla's inventory website and see where the deals are and everything. But let's run through a bunch of these so I can show you the biggest discounts that is out there and show you which one is available, especially for like the Model 3 and the Model Y, because there's a good amount of them. I counted about like 50 or so for the Model 3 and 50 or so for the Model Y. And so let's run through these and show you what I'm looking for. And so right now, Model 3, this one has a $3,000 discount. It's got 882 miles on it, but it is a repaired demo. And so the quick TLDR is that if you look through the actual listing, you'll actually see where the previously repaired order is, and you can actually pull it up with a PDF, and it will tell you how much damage was actually done, the cost of the repair. So you can see it was $3,876 as repaired by Tesla. And so this might be a little bit on the higher end. I typically want to see like $2,000 to $3,000 worth of damage being done, or sorry, repair order being fixed. Anything more, it might get a little bit gnarly in terms of like an actual metal piece, like a door, bumper, whichever. And so you might want to stay away from those. Some of them might be like hail damage across the whole vehicle. So it's really case by case, and it's also case by case in a sense of how you're going to purchase as well. If you're going to be leasing the vehicle, then you might not necessarily care because you're going to be turning it in at the end of the 3-year lease. And so it's Tesla's problem after that. If you're financing, then maybe that's a different story. And the cool thing is when I bought my demo vehicle that was actually repaired, it was only like a trunk latch. It was like $1,800. It was like a very small repair, and it also wasn't necessarily reported to the Carfax either. And so, you know, it might be worth it to kind of take a look at some of these depending on how much discount you're getting. And I mean, $3,000 off, that's not bad at all. And that's one of the highest. Here's another one, silver one, Quicksilver, $2,880 off. Here is another one, Quicksilver at $2,880. Here's a Model Y that has only 13 miles on it, but a $2,000 discount. I mean, seems like a good deal, especially if, like, let's take a look at the repair order and see how bad this one actually is. And this one says there is no repair order, $0. So actually, I would definitely buy this one. This would make a ton of sense because, you know, this is already like a black exterior. I love that. And of course, black interior. I want white, but, you know, black interior works well as well. And so certainly this might be a great deal to try and get one of these instead of like a brand new one, because, you know, there isn't necessarily $2,000 discounts that's happening across the board. So being able to get $2,000 discount when this one has a 0 repair order, I mean, that's kind of a diamond in the rough type of deal here. There's usually at least like 500 to 1,000, maybe 2,000. I've never seen one that had no repair order with it. So it's pretty interesting to see. Here's like a brand new Model Y, and let's see. Here's the biggest Model Y silver that I found, but this is one of those vehicles that big discount, $3,170 off, but stay far away from this one because it doesn't make any sort of sense at all, because it's got 3,771 miles, and I don't even want to look at the repair order, but it's probably up there as well. And so hit that like button if you like discounts on new Tesla vehicles. As my prediction kind of sticks to the same, is I don't think we're going to see any more incentives for the next week until November 1st. Tesla is not going to want to mess with any of the pending orders, deliveries, or whichever that are coming up in the next week or so, as they try and close out October. I definitely feel like there's going to be more incentives, more discounts, maybe even some price increases in November. So we'll see what actually is going to be happening on that front for sure. And I know a lot of you want the biggest discount off of your Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling it. That's why our friends at GiveMeTheVin.com down below in the description, they want to buy your vehicle for maximum value. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. They'll pick up your vehicle from the comfort of your home. And in fact, a couple different viewers from this channel got $3,000 more by selling it to Give Me the VIN versus Tesla. So you might as well check it out. Link down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Certainly, we would love to see bigger discounts that are out there, but at this moment, this is what we're seeing at the moment. And so, I mean, well, it's at least trending in the right direction. So we'll see what happens in the future.
Now that you've bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks to everyone. And we also got a new accessory for our Tesla Cybertruck. So this one's like probably my favorite because I've had like 3 or 4 different versions of this. And this is the underscreen organizer tray by Cybergear Co. So definitely check it out. And if you would be so kind, I'll post the link to it, the link to the video in the live stream chat. If you go check out the video and hit the like button. Maybe even leave a comment as well. And I've tried like 4 or 5 different types of versions of this, and this one's the best because it's angled, clear, and high quality as well. If you're interested in one of these type of sets for your Model Y or Model 3, Jowa has one as well that is retractable and hidden, which I definitely use on our Model Y to like store sunglasses and everything like that. Do you do these repairs? Or Pandemonium, thanks for coming in. Base Fraud, thanks for coming in. Do these repairs show up on the Carfax? As the most recent, as when I checked, it doesn't. And so, but I would still confirm that before purchasing. Base, do you foresee Tesla doing any Black Friday discounts, lowering prices on full self-driving? 8K is kind of steep. No, I don't think they actually are at this point. I mean, because Black Friday, well, maybe because Black Friday is what, like in November. So, I mean, if anything, they're going to do something like the first week of November. I mean, in fact, if let's just take a look at the calendar right here, October 31st is Friday. I bet we're going to see some incentives, whether it's going to be November 1st, which is a Saturday, or November 3rd, which is Monday. I don't think they're going to wait at any moment, any longer to roll out incentives for Model 3 and Model Y, because that's the bulk of everything here. In this next topic, check out this crazily sick black Cybercab. We have yet to see a color rendition of the Cybercab in black, and this is not just black. This is like a matte stealth type of black with the Cybercab as well. I mean, if it came out in this, I would definitely want to purchase one of these because it's kind of like a Batman mobile, like a mini Batmobile or anything like that. Now, before we get all excited, this is actually just AI. It's a color change. Here's the original photos. I guess the Cybercab is at some show currently right now, some different 2026, no, some show that's happening in like another country, maybe another place, but still very cool to see this. And I can't wait for this to try and come out for the US, because this is supposed to be out like next year, 2026, like first or second quarter. So it'd be pretty interesting if they go with like the gold, black, and of course white, because white is also the most popular color for the Tesla Cybercab, or Tesla in general. Pandemonium, are you going to map PPF your Model Y performance? Yeah, I was thinking about that because we got diamond black, and I think naturally I'll just have to do like a stealth black. I mean, if at a minimum do like a clear paint protection film, but stealth black might be a cool look because, I just like the shininess and glossiness of diamond black, especially when you paint correct it and everything like that. It is worth it. And if you're looking to save thousands off of a paint protection film kit and doing it yourself, definitely don't forget to check out Tesbros. They sell a DIY kit and give you everything you need to do it yourself and save thousands off of a purchase. I mean, they've got like 4 different types of kits here, like just the front lower bumper, which I recommend if you're leasing your vehicle because rock chips are a thing, or you can go all the way up to like a full color protection, or even changing the color as well for the paint protection film kit. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And using our link down below, it does get you 15% off with Tesbros. They're running a sale right now. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And this next topic, this is insane. I mean, in California right now, I guess people are trying to steal the copper out of EV chargers while it's actually live. I mean, I guess maybe they're not thinking smart here, because like an EV charger is charging at like a higher voltage versus like a light, or like a light off of a bridge or something like that. And so to try and steal copper out of the EV charger while it's actually powered and actually physically charging a vehicle is pretty wild. And I mean, if they get away with it, then I mean, they may not be able to get away with it for sure. But I guess a little bit of a PSA, a little bit of a wild video here, wild story that this is happening. And I mean, a warning to you all, like you're kind of putting your life at risk, but still very interesting to see this is happening in California for sure. But let us know what your thoughts on it. In this next topic, will full self-driving unsupervised cost more? There's necessarily no answer to this, but some people are speculating that once full self-driving unsupervised comes out, will it have an extra cost to it? And I'll give you my thoughts on how this will actually work, and maybe hypothetically how Tesla might try to segment some of this. Because yes, right now, a lot of you out there pay $8,000. I mean, including myself, we paid $8,000 for supervised full self-driving, and a lot of the different marketing jargon, like when you go to add the package, it says supervised. Now, of course, there's tons of talks of unsupervised going to be coming out in the near future, whether it's this year or, I mean, it's most likely next year. But certainly it's going to be interesting to see, and most likely we'll start to see that in the robotaxi fleet first. And so Devin posted this: not only will monthly costs go up once full self-driving unsupervised is released, but also I think people who are buying full self-driving today will not get unsupervised without an additional fee. It is very clear that full self-driving supervised is what you are buying. And so very interesting to see this. Holmar's catalog responded to this and said people who buy full self-driving in full will be able to use the unsupervised full self-driving on their car at no extra cost. That's the whole point of paying up front. And while I generally agree with what Holmar's catalog is saying, I think Tesla, just a wild theory here, I think Tesla might try and separate and not necessarily call it unsupervised, because you got to remember, Tesla in the past has also talked about like has also talked about like robotaxi full self-driving, and I think they'll try and add a cost to that, maybe not, and basically try and tie that into like the unsupervised some of it, and maybe try and sell people on a robotaxi type of package. Like you can get unsupervised, but it's going to be part of Robotaxi, which of course Robotaxi makes you money, so you have to pay that extra fee to actually do that. And so I think Tesla will try and loop that into it together and make it a unsupervised Robotaxi type of thing, just like how like the current Robotaxis are technically they're supervised with a driver safety or safety driver in the seat, but it might be a unsupervised type of package in the near future. I hope that's not the case, but at the same time, Tesla still is a business and extra revenue and everything might make more sense. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but the one thing's for sure, if you're about to buy a Tesla, don't forget it doesn't come with all-weather floor mats. And so that's why our favorite set is 3W all-weather floor mats, especially when you use promo code Dennis35 down below in the description, you get 35% off. So if you're looking for a floor mat that has lifetime warranty, great fitment, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And we'll also be at Las Vegas SEMA in the next week or so at the 3W booth. So if you're around, definitely come by and say hi, and definitely check out our red Model Y as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. I don't know what actually that says, but something performance, maybe Model Y performance. Actually, tomorrow we're going to talk about the Model Y performance and how we're going to be able to get a better deal on the Model Y performance. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit that subscribe. Definitely hit that like button if you like deals, especially on the Model Y performance. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. And as a last plug, of course, anybody out there that missed out on the $7,500 federal tax credit, or you want full self-driving for half off, my link tree is down below in the description. You can actually message me down below on the last button, and I'll get your contact info and I'll reach out to you. But thanks for jumping in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.